Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, I am back with another Dark Fae video. I promise you this will be the last one that I'm gonna show on this rotation. And now we're getting close to the end of it, but I just wanted to showcase the team that I've managed to, to work around with a few changes from what I had in the first video that I was showing on floor 80. And the reason why I can do that is because now I got myself a second Allure. So because I got my second Allure, everything looks a little bit different, and then I can test out and try some other things. Let me make myself a little bit smaller so you can see actually the runs going here. So this whole team, as you notice, is focused around having all magic champions. I didn't really do that on purpose, but that's how it actually that's how it went. So that's how it looked turned out to be. The really good thing that I could do with this team is the fact that I could squeeze in there an extra damage dealer in Royal Guard. The reason why I chose to do him like instead of a Cold Heart is because I like to have him as the decreased defense champion, because if I would have had Cold Heart in this team, I would only have the decreased defense from the allures that I do not want to do at the boss. So because of that reason, I got myself Royal Guard in here, and as you can see, we are doing lots of damage from his enemy max HP, and then we deal with the thermometer controls from the allures. So this one, it can be slightly baby RNG here, but it's not that much. The reason why I'm saying it's not that much is because the boss will always target Dark Fae in my team, because of I guess she's the highest damage, she's the highest attack. So it's one of those things. I still haven't managed to find out exactly myself who the actual target is, depending on what it is. But I noticed that in my team, at least Dark Fae is always the target. And because of that, like I said, we have Royal Guard that does lots of damage with his takedown. He also has War Master. He also does thermometer control from his A3, and at the same time he can be like a backup decreased speed for this boss. Having the decreased speed is extremely important on this boss. As I think you've noticed at the beginning of the fight, Dark Fae actually was the one that placed the decreased speed on her A2, because that's what her skill does. She does an AoE and then she places that decreased speed. So as you see, this one goes pretty nice. We don't even get hit on this run. And this one takes 3 minutes and 29. Bear in mind, I have two people here, Pounder and my second Allure, do not have masteries yet, as in no War Master, no Giant Slayer. And now if I look at the second one, same thing. Go same thing, past the waves, and then we get, I don't know if you noticed as well, Pounder, because there's no Deacon in this team and there's no wrong affinity for Pounder, Pounder focuses Dark Fae. How did I do that? I actually influenced where it works, where the A2 from Pounder goes, which is the freeze, by just doing the what's it called? Just reducing the HP. Sorry. So just by reducing the HP of Dark Fae to be the lowest. And as we see, this one is working pretty well. Same thing. And even if we get hit once, we can take a hit because we have the decreased attack from Pounder, and we're still able to do it, and we still take it down at what, 3 minutes and 50. So it's like extremely reliable. It's really good, and it can be even faster. Like I said, we're just missing two of the War Masters, which makes it to be slower on the boss part. Okay, so as we've seen, this one works pretty well. Let's have a look at. So I run it 3 times. And was the same result. Even if we get hit sometimes, it's the same result. We still managed to do it. It's obviously, it's not 100%, but it's, I would say it's 95% chance to succeed. So let's have a look at the builds that I have and the way that I've made the preset. I guess let's look at the presets first, since we are still here. So the way that I had it preset now, especially since we have the new AI, that made it a little bit easier for me to work on it, and helped us a lot more on the waves. On the first round, the second round is gonna be the same things for everybody. So Pounder, nothing. Allure, I just locked her A3. I want her to do the AoE. Same thing for the second Allure. Dark Fae, nothing. Royal Guard, I focused on the takedown. So same thing for all of them for the second round. When it comes to the third round, we lock the A2 from Pounder, because we don't want our Pounder to freeze their team. We want theirs to freeze us, because that's the whole concept of this team. Pounder does the freeze, Dark Fae pops her her passive, which makes her go into her A2 to do the AoE and kill our own team, and hopefully plays the decrease speed. That's at what, 50, 60, 75, 80% chance plays the decrease speed on the boss. Allures have A2 and A3 lock because we just want them to do the A1 of the turn meter control. Royal Guard, same thing, takedown and the turn meter control skill after that. So the way that I have built, let's have a look at the builds, are the Cold Heart. Like I said, now my Cold Heart can be with the same speed, and I guess it just made her 100% different from the normal Fire that I would have. She's 100% crit rate and just a little bit higher accuracy. It would be preferred to be 350 to be extremely reliable. I made it to try and do some damage as well, because I need her like 250, 290 speed. Accuracy is same as I had them before. Giant Slayer is the most important one that I care for the damage at the boss part. Then we have the second order, which has no masteries. I will basically build the same way. The second one I didn't get as fast. I just made her 250 and tried to focus damage on her again with as close to 350 accuracy as possible. I didn't quite hit that accuracy required, but I can change that. Then Pounder, first thing what I tried with Pounder is I made him be to do some damage. But I noticed that can be tricky, and he can actually hit on that A2. So if we by some bad RNG, if we take a hit on the second wave where we have all the 4 champions and we have low HP, he could actually kill our Dark Elhain, which is not good. So I decided, you know what, I dropped his crit rate. I just made sure he's the fastest in the team, has a little bit of accuracy in there to try and place a decrease attack, and mostly we're gonna focus him getting him the War Master when I finish farming his masteries to do the damage on the boss from the War Master. Dark Elhain, I just gave her the, nuking masteries and lifesteal in case we take a hit. And also I gave her the sniper for an extra 5% chance to land the decreased speed. And Master Hexer for a chance to extend it in case the boss gets a turn. And when it comes to, she's bulked obviously because I wanted, to do as much damage and have as high a chance for the decreased speed. And I just made her, like I said, to nuke. Honestly, you could even make her slower. If you see you cannot nuke enough with her, just make her slower, make sure she nukes your own team, and that's about it. That's the most important role she does in this team, is to nuke, because she doesn't do any other turn meter control. You have the Allures and Royal Guard for that. And now Royal Guard is basically now, with the changes that I've done, he's in the same build that I could use him for farming Spider 20 and for my Hydra teams, because he's in Reflex set, which makes it really important. I got him in an HP % chest as well to make him survive. I even got him with a refresh ring, for a chance to refresh that what's it called, the takedown that we care about. And I could even put this banner on him. We would just lose a lot of speed, but I could put the accuracy banner on him. These are Royal Guard's total stats: 200 speed, 100% crit rate, obviously again accuracy, so he can land his A3, especially with the decreased speed and with the chance to deplete the turn meter. And with the masteries I've done the same way: sniper and Master Hexer for extra chance for that decreased speed and the turn meter to land. Got the Cycle of Magic for, again, that takedown to refresh as much as possible, because he's gonna be the biggest damage in that boss with the enemy max HP skill. So this will be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like this new variation of the team that I thought up. And like I said, the reason why I did it is because I had a second Allure, and I really wanted to try a different way of showing this team without using Deacon. I'm gonna test out some more stuff and try some other teams. I'm trying to give as many options for people to be able to auto farm the Dark Fae and to somehow try and make it, I guess, what's it called, player friendly to say. So I'm not gonna say free to play. I know it's not friendly to have 2 Allures, but there's, it's with this type of team that I have, this is the best I could find. There's obviously options. Instead of the second Allure, you could bring a Lysandra, which is the best at turn meter control. If not, we can just try and do this, because you need lots of turn meter control in there. But I've blabbered enough, guys. This will be it for the video today. I will see you in the next one. Peace. Love you all. Goodbye, guys.